Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Now in this lecture we are going to discuss relative clause. It's very important but very easy to understand from the examination point of view, very easy to attempt such questions that we are going to discuss over here. Relative clause, as already we know, the sentence are simple, compound and complex, and complex sentence has a principal clause, what we call the main clause, or independent, and there is a dependent clause. Sometimes we have some condition laid in the dependent clause. That time we called that a conditional sentence or conditional. Here we have in the dependent clause some information for the subject or the object, for the person or place or a thing. That's laid in the principal clause. So that's why we call it a relative clause or informative. It gives us information about the person. Sometimes we also call it a defining and non-defining, defining and non-defining clause as well. Relative clause or defining or non-defining means it gives us an information about person, place or thing. Information, it gives information about person, place or thing. Person, place or thing, whether it is subject or object. We can use it as a subject as well as an object. Subject, object. It's also subject, object. Okay, like this. Why I have drawn this chart over here? We have to remember the these conjunctions. Conjunctions, that are used in the sentence to connect different parts of the sentence. We have discussed it earlier in earlier chapters in the sentence simple, compound, complex. There we have discussed a lot about these conjunctions. So here in this defining or non-defining clause or relative clause, we also use some conjunctions. For a subject, a person could be a subject or an object. Place could be subject and object, and for that there are different types of, like this conjunction as a person. For subject, who or that, oblique that. In the same, if it is object, whom, oblique that. Okay. Then there is a place. Sorry, it's a thing over here. Like could be person or thing or place. Things could be this subject. Okay, which, oblique that, and it could be object as well, which, oblique that. And for place, where. Again, relative clause gives us information about a person, place or a thing, and a person could be subject or object, a thing could be subject or object, and for that so we have different sets of these conjunctions. If a person is a subject, we use who or that. Both are correct. Anyone you can use. If it is object, you can use whom or that. Thing, for thing we normally use which or that, or whether it's subject or object, which or that, and for place we use where. And we can cite many examples like this. And lady is my, for example, a lady is my next door neighbor. She's a doctor. Two sentences. She is a doctor. Two sentences are there. A lady is my next door neighbor. She is a doctor. One sentence we have to use as an information. And this information, she is a doctor, means the information about the lady. So this very important thing we have to remember, that once you join two different sentences, make one, and one of them used as a informative clause or this relative clause, you have to use nearest to the person or the thing. Here it is a lady, we can use it like this. The lady who is the doctor, who, conjunction for person, for lady, who is a doctor, is my next door neighbor. Okay? Now look, a lady, we use the lady. The lady, now this is an information we have now placed near it. Who is the conjunction for the person, lady, or that you can use even that. That is a doctor, who is a doctor, is my next door. The same sentence that is there, the remaining part of the sentence we put there. We have not made any type of change. Only we used it as an information and placed close to this. The lady, the information was about that. This is how we make it a relative. This is a relative clause. Okay, we can use another example is like this. My brother lives in Srinagar. My brother lives in Srinagar. He is an officer. He is an officer. Now again, information about my brother. So we have to put it close to this, and we have to use, instead of he, this pronoun, we have to use the conjunction. And for the person, conjunction is who or that. We use like my brother who is this one, who is an officer, lives in Srinagar. These are some examples. We can write many more examples here like this. One more example I will try to write here. The example is, okay, the example is like this. I drank the milk. Drank the milk. I drank the milk. It was in the jug. Was in the jug. Okay. Now we have to join both of them. It was in the jug means it is about this. Information is about this. Okay. I write like this. I drank the milk which was in the jug. Now this time we the information is about milk. Milk is not a person, it's a thing, and for thing we use which or that. That's why I drank the milk which was in the jug. Which means here the conjunction used for the milk. Okay, this one more this example. I will give one more example for the place. I visited Srinagar. I visited Srinagar, and there was fine weather. here was fine weather. Okay, there means the place. It is about Srinagar. Okay, I will write like this: I visited Srinagar, where weather was fine. I visited Srinagar, there was fine weather. I visited Srinagar, where weather was fine. Where means the place. Here Srinagar has a place. So I have given the examples about the subject, about the person, that was subject, about a thing, that was subject, object, milk as an object. Okay, and I also used it for the place, that was here uses Srinagar, and for that we use it where conjunction is for that. Okay, okay, this is all about I visited Srinagar, there was fine weather means the place, and so I used this. One more, this was all about the rule 1, how we can use the conjunction in the rule 1 for subject, for object, or for a person or place or a thing. When they are used, we have to use it for person. Who are that? If it is subject. For person, if it is object, you can use whom or that. For thing, which or that, whether it is subject, or which or that, whether it is object. For place, where. So this is all about we have used this language. One more rule number 2 is there, that is we can leave this conjunction for object. Leave conjunction for object. Okay, this is one more rule. Here you can leave it, you need not to use this. Example is like this, that here is a thief. Here is a thief. Here is a thief. He was caught by the police. He was caught by the police. Okay. 2 sentences, we have to join them together. One, we have to make the information for person or place or thing, and that's why we call it a relative clause. And here is he was caught. It is for the thief. He was got. Information is about thief, but thief is object. Why? Police caught him. One who renders some activity is an action is called a subject. Here police caught thief, so thief is object. For information is for object, and for object we can use whom or that, but we can even leave it this object like this. Here is the thief. Here is the thief. Here is a thief means here is the thief caught by the police. Here is the thief caught by the police. Sentence okay. Sentence correct. There is no problem. Though we have not used the conjunction here. If we use it, there is no problem, but we can leave it for it. But this is all these things were about information that was given in the poem. There are one more type of sentence in the same, those are called extra information, non-defining sentence, defining and non-defining. Those are called the extra information. What rules we have to follow, we will tell you in the next lecture. You have to wait for that. Okay, till then, Khuda Hafiz.